Number 8. The Painting of a Headless Man. Based on a paranormal photograph, Laura P. started to feel uneasy when she was halfway through with the painting. She somehow managed to complete it and took it to put on display at a business place. 3 days after that, the scared office worker started to call her, requesting her to take the ghost painting back. The papers had started to go missing in the office, appointments would get messed up, and the painting would never hang straight despite correcting it many times. So she took it back with her to her home, where the paranormal events came out in full blast. Number 7. The Portrait of Bernardo de Galvez. While there are many chilling stories of the Hotel Galvez in Galveston, this portrait of a former Spanish military leader is one of the most intriguing, mysteriously haunted objects. Visitors claim they feel uneasy while standing near the painting, and can also feel the gaze of Bernardo following their movements. And reportedly, unless they ask Bernardo of his permission, the picture they click of the painting doesn't come out clear. Once a paranormal team clicked a photo of the portrait and found a skeleton on the print, perhaps because they failed to ask for prior permission of the former military leader? Number 6. The Dead Mother. The artist of the famed The Scream lost his mother to tuberculosis when he was just 5. Just like The Scream exhibits sheer agony in a man, this painting too is an attempt to capture the trauma a young one faces at the death of a parent. People who have owned the image have claimed that the wide eyes of the girl seem to follow their movements. More so, some have also claimed to have heard rustling of the bedsheets of the dead woman. Number 5. Man proposes, God disposes. Over 160 years ago, an Arctic ship of Sir John Franklin had vanished. As per the recent findings, not everyone who was on the ship perished. In fact, some of them were cannibalized. This painting is in relevance to the same ship and is known to carry a strange curse. The painting decorates the picture gallery of Royal Holloway College at the University of London, the gallery which is used during exam times. And as the story goes, the painting is associated with the student's failure, and so, every time an exam is conducted there, the painting is covered by a Union Jack flag so that students don't feel distressed. A rumor goes that when the college first started as a women's institution, a girl taking her exam in the same room got so frustrated by the painting that she killed herself whilst still at her desk. Number 4. Love Letters Replica. Samantha Houston was the 4-year-old daughter to a U.S. senator. Once, when in Driscoll Hotel in Austin, while trying to get a hold of a ball rolling down the grand staircase, she tripped and died. Now, while this is a replica of a painting of some other little girl and not of Samantha, the weird occurrences around this painting have led people to believe that Samantha has associated herself with this painting. Hotel staff and visitors claim that the painting makes them nauseous. Some have even felt being lifted into the air while standing in front of it. Others say that the girl is trying to communicate with them, as they can notice her expressions change when they stand in front of it for long. Number 3. The Hands Resist Him. In February of 2000, the painting appeared on eBay, where it was put for auction. The seller of the painting, an elderly Californian couple who found it on the site of an old brewery, claimed the painting to be carrying some sort of curse. In the description for the painting, they claimed that the characters in the painting moved during nights. They also said at times the characters would step out of the painting into the room it was put on display. The haunted quotient of the painting was catchy enough and had sent the internet crowd into a frenzy. Number 2. The Anguished Man. The painting is owned by a Sean Robinson, who claims that his home has been a victim of paranormal activities because of the painting. When he realized that the cause of the unexplained cracking of doors in the middle of the night, along with screams coming from sources unknown, and the nightmares that would often wake his family members up in odd night hours, was the painting, he decided to dig its origin. In his research, he found out that the painting was made by a man who painted it by mixing his blood in oil paints, and soon after committed suicide. Number 1. The Crying Boy. As reported in the British tabloid The Sun on September 4, 1985, a firefighter from Yorkshire reported of having frequently discovered the copies of the painting amidst the ruins of burned houses. Over a course of the next few months, the tabloid newspaper covered multiple stories of burnt-down houses, all of which owned copies of The Crying Boy. And the impact was so huge that towards the end of the November in the same year, the Sun organized mass bonfires to burn down the copies that the readers were sending to the newspaper.